it's Donna Briggs, and today is Talk About It Tuesday. So you know what I've noticed in my journey in life? That the people that worry the most are afraid of things, and they always dwell on their past failures, that they have trouble with their finances. Think about it. Think about all the people that you know. 9 times out of 10, they're afraid to try anything new. They worry all the time. And they keep dwelling on their past failures. That's what I noticed. And that affects your finances. Remember, what you fear is what you attract. So if you're afraid of something bad happening, 9 times out of 10, it's going to happen. When you concentrate on a fear and worry, it stagnates your brain. Basically, you're hypnotizing yourself. And then you end up doing nothing. Let me give you a story. So I had this person working for me. And smart person, educated, all the boxes checked, degrees, blah, 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 blah. But she was so afraid to do anything or make a move, or afraid to mess up, or afraid I was going to get mad, or afraid that she was going to lose her job, or just afraid in general, that she would start something, finish it, and then when she would get into it, it'd be like, she would go downhill. Fear. But her biggest fear was losing her job. But, I ended up getting rid of the person anyway because they didn't get anything done. Fear. So you're probably saying to me, so what can I do if I have this fear? Now, what I notice, when you have a fear, you have to face your fears. And people always say, face your fears, face your fears. But that's easy to say. Easier said than done, because a lot of people can't do that. Do I have any fears? No, really. To be honest, I don't. Thinking about it. Let me tell you what I do fear. I fear that people aren't going to wake up and they're going to be lost. That's what I fear. Because a lot of people are lost. And if they don't wake up, they're going to get left behind. That's what I fear. I don't fear anything for myself. I fear for people out there who are lost, who don't get it. That if they don't wake up and realize that you're operating on a frequency level that's bigger than yourself. What does that mean? Meaning that you have to realize that it's not all about you. It's all about everyone. And a lot of people don't realize that. And once they realize that, then we'll be in a better situation. As far as the world in general. That's what I fear. But outside of that, I don't fear anything. I just fear a lot of people are just lost. And that's not good. But anyway. Back to fear, worry, past failures. Now, your past failures. Now, I failed before. I started, I had a TV show. I produced, edited, and filmed it. It was nice, but it didn't last long. Maybe 2 seasons on a small network. Wealth TV, small. But I did it. But everybody was like, oh, you're going to do something? You don't even know anything about TV or anything, or, producing a television show or anything like that, blah, blah, blah. But I did it. I never feel like I can't do anything. But I think that goes back to my mom, brainwashing me to tell me I could do anything I put my mind to. And I think that's mandatory. Raising the self-confidence of your child. Now, a lot of times people don't realize, too, that this happens from birth to 2. The mind is formed in a baby. So if a child is abused, if a child is neglected, from age 0 to 2, That's the forming age of when the child gets its self-esteem, encouragement, and things like that. It's something that triggers in their brain. So if they don't get that nourishment, the love from my mom, or is not there, then they're going to suffer from low self-esteem, which kicks in the worry, which kicks in the fear, which kicks in a whole lot of other things, which affects finances, which I don't think people realize that. So it's so much bigger than you being a grown-up and having worry and fear and dwelling on your past failures. It has a lot to do with how you grew up and how your mom treated you, how your family treated you. When you were a baby, did you get held? Were you abused? Were you wanted? When your mom was pregnant? All that stuff adds up to now as you being a grown-up. Like I said, my mom brainwashed me to believe that I could do anything I wanted to do. Right? This is my phone. So that helped a lot. People would say, why are you telling her this? Why do you keep telling her she can do anything she wants? But that built up my confidence level. So now when I'm trying things, I don't feel a fear that I can't do it. And it makes a difference. So when you have children or you know someone with children, like I used to mentor, and the children that I would mentor, the parents would tell them, I'm nothing and you're going to be nothing. Why would you tell your child that? So they start believing that they were not going to be anything in life. This lady actually told me, she was like, I'm nothing, my mother's nothing, and my child's not going to be anything either. I'm like, okay. I was like, well, your child knows me, they're going to be something. So I had to deprogram that lady's child to let her know, the little girl, that she could be something in life. But that negative, you're not going to do anything, you're not going to be anything, you're not anything, affects you as a grown-up. And I don't think people realize that. It's sad. And I don't think people realize they have children. The worry, the fear, the low self-esteem, all that stuff, a lot of adults are dealing with as grown-ups. So they have this fear to start anything new, fear of going to the next level. They worry about everything. Put the magnifying glass on everything. They never think they're good enough. They're always judging themselves and putting themselves down. But all this comes from childhood. People are like, oh, it doesn't have anything to do with childhood. How I am now is everything you're dealing with now has everything to do with your childhood. Were you loved as a child? And remember, it starts from birth, from when you were pregnant, when your mom was pregnant with you, to 2 years old is when all the stuff is formed in your head. So if you had a problem when you were a baby or whatever happened when you were young, you have to go back, all the way back, and try to brainwash yourself or, get into your subconscious, because all that stuff is formed when you're a baby. So if you're having problems now, go a little digging around and find out, how were you treated as a baby? Anyway. How can you deal with it now? Let's move to now. Since we're talking about when you were young, move to now. Take some time out for yourself. Quiet time. Sit by yourself. It doesn't have to be for hours and hours and hours. A couple of minutes a day. Take some time out, reflect and say, I appreciate different things, and just meditate and just get into yourself. Stop trying to be perfect. That's another thing I realized. Stop thinking everything's going to be perfect. I do things that's not perfect. I do these videos. They're not perfect all the time. I don't redo them. I mean, sometimes I do, but, it's not that serious. Do the best you can do. That's all you can do is the best you can do. And that's anything anybody would ask you. Do the best you can do. Reward yourself. I've said this to you before. It doesn't have to be something dramatic. Go to the store, get yourself a soda. I don't know. Go to your favorite restaurant. Get yourself your favorite dessert or something. Necklace, bracelet, I don't know. Whatever you like to do to reward yourself. Do that. Well, I just thought I'd talk about that today. Worry, fear, and past failures, how it affects your finances. Look at how you think of yourself, and it affects your finances. I love you guys. Make every day a great day. And remember, stay safe. I love you. Hugs and loves, and see you tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wisdom Wednesday. Yay! Love you. Bye.